Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the 5th round of Modern. We've got Slivers and Hardened scales up for you. This should be a very interesting matchup. I always love seeing Slivers, and I think Hardened scales is an incredibly underrated deck. So look for some explosive Magic the Gathering and a lot of cards that I don't know in the Slivers deck. I think Matt's talking to Joey. You can yell at him. Hey, Justin. You want to commentate?
I'm going to take my spot because I don't know what he's doing.
Can I ask a Skittles?
Hi, I'm Justin. I'm here now.
This is Justin. He's the person that didn't want to run the stream today.
Yeah, I wanted to play Modern on 1-2 drop.
Mm-hmm.
You saw me punt on camera like 2 rounds ago. Yeah, it was bad. I'm mad still.
Yeah. What? So, here's a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
This new set.
Yeah.
You think we're gonna have Legacy Light, or do you think we're gonna?
I don't know. I think they're going to take it easy, in all honesty.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the first time, and if it goes bad, it's going to be really bad. So I think they're going to take it easy.
Okay.
I mean, we could, and I wouldn't hate that, but players aren't going to be happy that they're going to have to change completely their decks. Like, I wouldn't want to go buy a whole new deck. I would be more happy just getting like a cool new card or two.
Yeah.
But if it ends up being Legacy Light, we're gonna have to change a lot. So
What's that card? That's not.
That's Mana Weft Sliver.
Oh right, that's the Sliver. Great.
Yeah.
The Sliver that adds mana. Makes all your Slivers add mana.
Yes, it is Gemahide Sliver.
Get out of here.
Yeah, get out, Matt. I'm better than you. That is a Throne of Geth, right?
Yes, that is Throne of Geth.
Excellent. Yeah, Matt, I'm not leaving. I'm here now.
You can sit in the center.
I beat you here. Wow, he's taking the microphone up. Help, Judge.
Judge.
All right, I'm back.
Made me spill a skill, you monster.
Alrighty, we got Slivers and Hardened scales.
Heck yeah.
And it's shiny Slivers too, so it's all the better. With Judge Promo Forest, Masterpiece Godless Shrine, this deck's like pimped out.
Oh yeah. So we have a mana Mutavault and a Mana Weft Sliver getting in, and we're vialing in the Sliver that gives all Slivers +1/+1.
Is Throne of Geth like? I don't know why it's seeing so much play in all these Hardened Scale Affinity decks. I don't think it's that good, but it might be. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure it's okay. Like, it's not bad.
That's fine, but like, I don't think it's good enough. It's like a slow value generation. I think there's probably better ways to. I mean, like, the more I think about it, the more I like it more. I think, but because you can sacrifice some of your lands, some of your Springleaf Drums, like whatever you don't.
You can also sacrifice things to removal.
But
someone tries to remove.
Yeah, but
something.
I feel like when Throne like really pops off is when you already won the game. You know, you're just like, oh, I can activate Throne, proliferate all 10 of my dudes.
True.
Like at that point, you probably already won if you're proliferating 10 creatures.
Yeah.
But who knows?
I mean, that's fair.
Oh, you can also sack Hangerback to it. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you play.
Yeah. Get some value.
My fault.
I'm a fan of that. Okay.
You're gonna have to help me with some of these Sliver names.
I'm not sure on all of them, honestly. This is one of the harder decks to.
We have a
go
collected
over.
company in hand.
I don't even know what this Sliver on the white one does. This one's Mana Weft. This Coco. One in hand is like Might Sliver or something.
We have the one that makes them fly.
Which is I forget. Glide something? Gale.
Gale Rider.
Yeah, Gale Rider. Perfect. And this is Predatory Sliver. Look at this. Hey, we have like a 60% rate on knowing what these are. Perfect. All you need.
I'm going crazy. Yeah. Sorry. There's so many slivers to keep track.
Yeah, we don't gotta know anything. We just gotta be experts at life.
6.
All right, I still don't know what this one is. It might be first strike, maybe double strike. No, double strike one costs like 5.
No, it's not double strike.
The first strike might be the first strike one. Anyways, Pete's down to 9, so it's a pretty big attack. It has to pump them.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what was he at prior?
So the top one pumps them, the white one
Yeah,
pumps
this is
them.
+1/+1. Yeah, but how much is what does the white one do?
It's a +1/+1.
Oh, okay, never mind. Figured it out. All right, all makes sense now.
Yeah, so both those slivers are giving all slivers +1/+1.
Yes, also enemy slivers.
Yes, it affects both.
Is Metallic Mimic a sliver?
If you name sliver.
Yeah, but did he?
No.
That's kind of lame. All right.
I
I
can
know
agree with that.
Predatory is only you, Manolith's only you, Gale Rider's all?
I'm not. The white one's all.
Yeah, the white one's all. Both green ones are only you. And
Yeah.
oh wait, no, Predatory might be all.
I'm not sure.
I can't remember. You put what entered magic on slivers.
Getting in there. Sack the. What is he doing? Is he sacking?
Yeah, the newest slivers only affect you, but we're not sure which ones are. Like when the transition was. So he sacked Hangerback Walker just to get a Thopter. Alright, green is only him. Interesting. Double activation. Here's a Coco.
I'm not sure why we did that.
That's a diffusion sliver. Another Manoa sliver. And double Gale Rider sliver. Ooh, this one. Is this the regen? I think it's the regen one.
Those aren't going to do anything this combat phase, but this, if you target
It's like,
creatures, I counter it unless
I feel like it's a really heavy cost though to get the regen.
Yeah.
Also, all these are shiny and I like it.
attackers declare blockers.
Oh, is it the sack one? Okay. Sack game 3, okay. That also seems kind of bad, but alright.
9 if you didn't block it. This is a 3/3. These are all 3.
So each of these are, what, 3/3s? Diffusion, I think it might be a 2/2 base stats. And the sack one, I have no idea what base stats are on it, but
Okay, yeah, they will.
it could very easily be 2/2.
Yeah.
We go to
Alright.
4/6, yeah.
Looking at damage, it looks like he's going down to 3, taking 2, 4, 6.
Yeah, the
And
slivers deck is
Michael's
kind of
passing.
insane because, like, if you can actually end up casting all these cards.
Alright, that's going to be it for Pete. He's down.
Yeah.
2 award. Can't recover off that, losing, what, 2 lands off that trade?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't
a rough
agree with
one.
what Pete did for blocks there. That just.
Really?
Yeah, I mean he like
I mean,
so he
alright,
sacked
he
the.
either did that or he lost the game. Like he had no other option. Like he was gonna lose regardless. There's nothing he could have done.
He had to, but he sacked the Hangerback Walker to the Throne of Geth and didn't proliferate anything.
Oh yeah, that was interesting.
That's what I don't agree with.
So he needed to get a flyer because all of the other slivers have flying. But
Yeah.
like you're saying, just chump block. But in
Right.
well, so if he did that, he also would have lost. He would have lost as well. So it didn't matter what Pete did. He was just dead regardless. It's like it might have looked real awkward and bad, but I mean they
Sure.
did the best he could have. I mean like there's 2 lines and both are equally as bad.
Right.
Both lines say you lose the game. So it's not like Pete's incorrect for the line he chose. It's just neither line was ideal.
Yeah, it didn't matter what happened.
All right, guys. While they're sideboarding, I'm gonna real quick go over our weekly giveaway. Our slivers and Hardened scales 4 and 0. We're not entirely sure. A
No,
lot of the
they're
matches
not.
split. They're probably X1. or maybe X2, but
I'm
I'd
pretty
say
sure they were both X2.
X2. Okay. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, they were literally the only people
higher tier
playing, I'm
tables
pretty sure.
split. But yeah, so I'm gonna go over the giveaway real quick while these players are sideboarding. Our weekly giveaway right now is for a Primeval Titan from Iconic Masters. If you guys want to enter in that, it's 25 points per ticket with no maximum number of tickets per person. Just the standard weekly giveaway stuff. It is a little bit on the lower price side just because it started on Friday today, so a little later one. We didn't want to make something too big when there's not going to be enough time for everyone to enter in on it, but that will be happening on Tuesday, so 3 days from now at 10 o'clock p.m. Standard Eastern Time on our Tuesday Night Modern stream. So catch us then if you guys want to be there when the giveaway happens. If not, we'll message you, so make sure if you do win the giveaway that the card gets out to you. But if you want to enter in, use the command ! Points in chat, see how many points you have. You get points from watching the stream. Subscribing gets you 500 points. Following gets you 50 points. You get 1 point for every one bet you cheer. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I think that's about it.
And then you enter, and again, it's 25 points per ticket. So if you have 500 tickets, because you subscribed, you can enter 20 times. So use the command ! Enter space 20, and you get 20 tickets. And tickets can only be used on our weekly giveaways. Our sub-only giveaways, we don't do tickets for those. And if you are interested in subscribing and to enter in the sub-only giveaway, that will be starting on Tuesday, so look forward to that. All right. I feel like Slivers should just be able to win this one. Once you get flying, you're pretty much unstoppable. So I expect to see a 2-0 here, and neither deck really has too much interaction. Although Pete can get some really big explosive hands that he can start generating like really good value turns 3, 4. So if he can survive, which he should be able to survive, but if he can have a high enough life total and enough of a board presence to be able to overcome the Slivers deck, around turn 3, 4, he should be fine and able to win this game. But Michael should be able to get some amount of reach just with flying.
Hardened Scales can do some nutty things, though.
Yeah, I mean, so can Collect the Company, so...
Yeah, but he can do some nutty things before Collect the Company is even an option.
So, like, he really just needs to start generating value. And the value has to be generated on very specific cards. So, like, just ground creatures aren't going to really do anything. Like, Hangerback Walkers, that's where you want to be.
Oh, yeah, if he gets a... Or even a Walking Ballista.
Yeah, so, like, he wants to see these utility cards.
Now this game's going to be super different.
With the counters.
This game, he drew Hardened Scales.
I don't think that's going to be super... It's going to be pretty straightforward. He's just going to get double counters. Like, that wouldn't have made any sort of impact on that last game. If he had his own Hardened Scales. Like, Hardened Scales is fine and all, but, like, right here, if he just plays this dude with modular, it's not going to do anything. Like, what he needs to see is, like, Hangerback, Walking Ballista, or, like, a really fast Infect kill. It doesn't even have to be Infect. Like, you get Arcbound Ravager, you can make really good generation value there. And you just put on a creature that can't be blocked or something, you can get in there. You can get some good damage. But as of now, it's looking pretty not impressive from Pete. And it's not what I really want to see, but he still has potential. He can still get a kill here, turns 3 to 4. He just needs good draws, or just have it in his hand. And I don't see a flying Sliver on Michael's side. I don't see a 1-drop in general, so this Aether Vial won't be activated this turn. We'll probably see it go up to 2 and then start seeing some activations then.
Yeah.
And this Mana West Sliver will allow him to make mana of any color, so he can start casting all of his fairly easily. And potentially ramping out into multiple Slivers a turn. What would be really good is if I missed a 1-mana Sliver and he could battle that in now, because then he has 5 mana on his turn and he can just start Cocoing, which is straight value. David, can you get my binary box? Yes, the blue button. All right. Did you see what we got off this Angel Starings?
I did not know.
Okay. It probably was this Ballista, and that's exactly what I see right now. I want to see Pete kill this Mana West Sliver right now.
Yeah, the Mana West Sliver gives him...
Mana is something you don't want him to have, because like right now, you know he can just tap this and then Coco, so...
Well, he could do something super scary, like he could get the Sliver that gives him all haste, and then he could just chain them all off together.
Yeah, so like Haste Sliver off of Coco here could just be game.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very real possibility. He can just play out his entire hand this turn, potentially. Ooh, our Shermaner, Rob Meadows, is pre-regged for regionals. Good for you, Meadows.
When is regionals?
Well, that's sometime soon.
I got a top 8 again.
Is this Sedge Sliver? Good old Sedge Sliver. Pretty sure it is. Sedge Sliver says, Slivers you control get +1/+1 as long as you control a swamp.
Yep.
And it also
Which
has...
he does not right now.
he can fetch for one, but
yeah.
also has one more line of text, which I have forgotten. Super convenient. If anyone knows what Sedge Sliver does, actually, can someone just like in the chat use the command !card Sedge Sliver? That'd be lovely. Wait, our stream running right now.
That's a hanger back walk. That's a Ravager. That's scary.
Swamp. Alright. That's not a hanger back walker, that's an Arcbound Ravager.
I disagree with this. I think you should be attacking with the walking ballista as well.
I think he should...
Wait, didn't he just have lethal?
Yeah, he had Inkmoth. Inkmoth summoning sick? Did he just play this turn?
Was Inkmoth summoning sick?
I think so. Oh, black regen sliver. Yo, you're right.
So
Super useful line of text.
So Pete wins next turn if
Yeah, probably.
he doesn't
Die, which he won't.
come up with something.
Any responses are just standard.
This creature gets +1/+1 as long as you control a swamp. All slivers have black regenerate this permanent. Thanks so much. Good old Sedge Sliver. What a card. 3 mana, 2/2 body. Amazing.
And then I
Mm-hmm.
just put
This
this.
card's
Okay.
real good for the sliver deck.
I'm shuffling that.
I feel like it's one of those slivers that like not too many people know.
We're still in end
And it's like one of the all-stars for this deck. Because all the slivers kind of just tap to flood a black and regenerate themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just go super defensive with blocks, which is unfortunate right now because he doesn't have the flying sliver, so he can't get the full value and be able to block everything. So his Inkmoth will be able to squeeze through. Also, you can respond to the regens with some walking ballista shots, try and kill some things off before they get the chance to survive.
Mm-hmm.
I believe regeneration is also the next time this permanent would die or creature would die. Right, it's permanent, I guess. But so he can just keep shooting it down, and he doesn't have to.
Well,
be
yeah. He still has to expend the extra resources to kill it, though.
Yeah. It's basically just going to be 1/+1/+1 counter for 1 black mana.
Right.
If they get into this fight, which they probably won't. I don't expect that to happen. Peach should just go all in on this Inkmoth and end the game. Looks like Michael wants to get a little aggressive here, which seems, I mean, honestly not great, but whatever. Like, you can just sack things to the Ravager like you're going to do anyways on your turn and get a good block. Or you could be scared on that Vial on 3 and just take it, which is pretty reasonable. Doesn't really matter either way, because if this Ravager would die, you just sack it to itself. But it counters on Inkmoth Nexus instead. We can animate that up real quick.
Right, so here he should just animate Inkmoth.
Could he have one? There's a good chance he could have. Let's see. I actually don't want to do the math. Never mind. I'll trust you.
I mean, the math is right now he wins.
All right, so that's 1, 2, 3. I'm doing the math now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, he would have been a little short. Well, he wins this turn, but like last turn, he would have been like 4 damage short. From
Last
killing.
turn he goes
If he stacks everything to the Ravager.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, that goes up to 4, and then it goes up to 6, 7, and then 7 goes onto there, 8, 9. No, he had lethal. He definitely had lethal.
Did
Yeah.
All right.
Because there's 2 triggers when the top one dies.
Correct.
So you get onto the Ravager, it goes, the 2 go onto it, which makes 3, and then 1 goes onto the Ravager, which makes 2, so there's 5. So it goes up to 7. You sacrifice the walking ballista, which brings it up to 9, and then you put the 9 counters onto the Inkmoth, which makes it an 11.
You couldn't have attacked the Inkmoth last turn.
Oh.
Well, I was talking about ballista kill, just shooting him down with those.
Oh.
He would have been like 5 damage off if he animated lands and sacked them. These are artifacts. Cascade Visions, thank you for the follow. Alrighty, he's getting in there now. We're just gonna sack a lot of dudes
3.
put counters on the Ink Moth.
That's not quite enough. He needed to add 2 more counters onto the Ravager there when he sacks.
Okay, yeah, because that was modular.
He's putting the
Oh, he's putting the modular counters
Yeah.
on there. Gotcha.
He's just doing a quick shortcut. Yeah, modular is different. I'm not sure what you meant by that, but
And he gets another one.
probably just missed
Yeah, I
something.
mean, it's.
oh yeah, I mean he had like what? You could have done like.
He could have done
18
it a billion
Probably
ways.
could have made
and
like
he was dead.
18 power, like
Yeah.
real easily, because he had lands that he could have sacked as well.
So now we're gonna take 20 minutes sideboarding.
20-minute sideboard slash
So
shuffle.
we go to time, and
Mhm.
Robert gets super mad.
It seems super reasonable. 20 minutes of shuffling, come on. The average shuffle is like what? Maybe 3 seconds. Like put the cards together and like mush them so then they're all like nice and flat. You can do that for like 20 minutes. That's reasonable. That's only what? I don't know, like
2 billion shuffles.
yeah, it's only a couple hundred shuffles. That's reasonable. You know, you gotta make sure your deck's thoroughly shuffled. Alright, who do you think's getting game 3? The person on the play or the person on the draw?
I think.
I'm sticking with person on the play. I mean, Slivers I feel like is big hit or miss though. Like you need to get like one of each.
So I don't think it matters who's
It's
on
like
the play and
assembling
who's on the draw.
Tron. If you don't assemble Tron, they're kind of just useless.
I don't think it matters who's on the play and who's on the draw. I think if Pete gets a Hardened scales, he wins.
Really.
And I think if he doesn't, then
Alright.
Michael wins.
So if Pete sees a 6th-line Hardened Scales, we're keeping that, right?
No.
Alright. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
If he keeps a 6 or 7 with Hardened scales, then
again,
he
I don't
wins.
think Hardened Scales is the problem here. I think it's Walking Ballista.
Well, but the Hardened
Ravager.
scales, you're gonna have a density of
Hardened
those
Scales
cards.
is just convenience. Like you don't need those. You just need your utility cards, the cards that let you do things.
You
Your
do,
cards have
but
activated abilities on them.
you do, but it's so much like Hardened scales. The Hardened scales card is just so much. It adds so much power to the deck, and I don't think that Hardened scales is on the power of Slivers unless you draw the Hardened scales, or because you have to sacrifice too much to make it all happen.
So I just feel like it's kind of irrelevant. I don't know. Yeah, beat the Slivers. That sounds like a great strategy from Pete here. I think if he can beat the Slivers, he can win this. Can't play from behind. Yeah. So either,
Always play like your head.
So
You always have it.
So Pete either is just faster than Michael here, or he can just do more with his creatures, like Walking Ballista, kill all of Michael's creatures or something like that, right? Which is where Hardened Scales would be very nice. But I don't think it's the make or break.
It's not a make or break, but I think
I mean,
if they're both average hands.
if you look at Pete's deck name, it is Hardened Scales, so you're just like, you know, but
Ooh. Does he have a land?
maybe not. He looks like he's going to mulligan, so I'm going to say no.
Keep it for the memes.
Maybe he drew one too many. I think he drew, or oh wait, I'm not sure what's happening here. He's
He's
mulliganing.
mulliganing, regardless.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think Slivers has this now, especially because they're keeping 7.
7 against a 5? I don't know. It's probably a solid 5 that wins.
I mean, I'm sure there is a 5 that wins, but it's not likely.
I mean,
at
there
all.
is a 5. Just go like what? Turn 1 Hardened Scales, turn 2 Ink Moth Nexus, Ravager, some shenanigans, win the game.
Yes.
Like, it's going to revolve around Ink Moth Nexus, I think, but...
Well, most of the super fast wins.
All right,
in these
Pete's
artifact
down
decks.
2-5. Can he do it? Ravager. Yeah. Where's the Ravager? A jar? Like a welding jar? You don't need that. Your opponent's playing Slivers. What is he going to do? He doesn't interact with you. That's ridiculous. I guess we might have some interaction, but that'd be lame. Also, Harmonic Sliver's legal? He could just do that. That'd be insane here. Are you familiar with Harmonic Sliver?
No.
It just makes all your Slivers into Reclamation Stages. For stacking 0 cost.
Oh, that's really
Oh,
good,
you mean
yeah.
just for speed? I don't think speed's really necessary. It's going to be a turn 3 kill regardless. Like, he can have the mana for it. There is the Ink Moth. Double Ink Moth hype. I mean, it's, like, not a bad thought. Like, obviously just more things to sack, but I don't think it's going to be super relevant having more things to sack. It's just whether or not he's able to get a Ravager and an Ink Moth. I'm sure he's able to find ways to do it. Ooh, I did see a Harmonic Sliver. Excellent sideboard card, I imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a second. The more I look at this deck, the more non-foils I see. I'm so, like...
Are you disappointed?
Yeah, I just, like, stopped thinking about it. I just started to assume. I trusted him to have
all the foils.
completely foiled deck. And now this Overgrown Tomb. It's not even a masterpiece. Like, come on.
I don't like the masterpiece.
It's right next to your masterpiece Godless Shrine. And what was that? Did I hear I don't like the masterpiece series? What? I mean, yeah, sure, whatever.
I prefer...
You know what? You're entitled to your
OG
opinions.
foils.
They're just wrong, though.
I prefer pack foils.
Yeah, that's fine.
I prefer cards with watermarks.
Define watermark.
Guild symbols. The star,
The star. All right, so you prefer promos.
generally.
All right, figured it out. But they're so... do you at least like the art on most of them?
Some of them, I absolutely cannot stand Hallowed Fountain.
What? That's like one of the best ones.
It's like the worst.
Yo, come on.
I don't like the Jeskai ones.
All right, here we. What about Guru Basics?
They're pretty good,
All right.
but they don't stand
How do we feel
close at
about
all.
Summer Basics?
Eh. The best basic is the Thunder Plains.
That's
It's just the same.
terrible. Why? It's a plains. Like, it's not even good. Like, all plains are terrible. Out of all, like, the base, why not just say, like, an island? There's so many good islands.
There are
So
a
many
lot
good
of good
forests. There's so many good swamps. So many good mountains. There's, like, no good plains. There's, like, 2 reasonable plains. And only one of them looks like a plains.
Thunder Plains is pretty good.
Yeah, and it looks like a plains, and it's reasonable, not good. Compared to all the other plains, it's godlike. It is god tier. Could not be better. Because for some reason, we, as a human race, cannot draw a plains.
So we made a
Probably because plains are
4/4
boring,
walking list
but,
here.
you know. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable. Let's not worry about killing this. Let's just kill our opponent. Let's get in there. Maybe we shoot this so he can't block, but if he's going to block, you know, that's a win-win.
If he
anyways.
blocks, it's fine.
Well, he can block this Mimic right here.
And then you
which is
trade
a
and you're
2/1.
fine. You're fine with that.
I think you'd actually just expend a counter on Ballista instead of trading. Space Plains. Australian version is epic.
Wait,
I
what's
may be
what's a Space Plains?
Wait, I gotta see the space. Oh, APAC. Oh yeah, I mean all the APAC basics are very nice. Summer APAC and that kind of basics are pretty nice. Yeah, they're all pretty nice. But like the plains are just the worst. Like I don't have a single good plains. Like Guru Plains just looks nice because of the aesthetic of Guru Plains.
What did he do there?
Like the art's not even fantastic. It's just it's Guru. So
What is that red card that he played?
which one? Where are you pointing?
It's in the graveyard.
Ooh, that is from Future Sight. That is a card that has cycling for Slivers.
Oh god, and you got the
Sliver
sliver.
cycling? Hype. I butchered that pronunciation. Oh my god. Sliver cycling. There we go.
Sliver cycling, like Sliver from League of Legends.
Perfect. Yep. Sliver cycling. We did it. Third time's the charm. I can pronounce words. Unglued set? Yeah, I like the unglued borders a lot. Any like full art, the semi-full art cards are very nice. But the planes still suck. Which is why I don't play white. That's like quite unfortunate, because I started playing white in my Scapeshift deck, and I'd play basic planes. And, it's just like, gosh, it's disgusting. Why would I do that to myself? So I'm just going to cut it for Tumble Garden, probably. It's just not worth it.
We have a trigger.
Trigger. Target that Walking Ballista. In a response,
Kill
all
both of your things.
Yeah. Kill both your things. Do 1 point of damage to you. Kill you. Perfect. GG. Well played. We have triple Ink Moth. Oh my lord. Let's do some infect damage. Oh yeah, Melissa lives. Never mind. Oh wait, no, he does shoot him for 1 because that's the trigger. Figured it out. Alright. I see Gale, whatever Sliver, the flying one, plus +1/+1/1.
Yeah.
And 2 other white ones. Oh, no, that's Mana Weft. And the other one is unknown. It might just be another duplicatable one that's already in play.
Draw.
I
a
never get the
card.
names of those two set with the more textless like basics.
You have-
Zendikar block?
So you have
Battle for Zendikar? I'm not really sure.
Zendikar, Battle for Zendikar,
Well, he said-
Unhinged, Unglued, Unstable.
You said more textless. I said not completely textless, but more textless? Ravnica Game Day? 5-0 tonight with that Mardu Human Aristocrats list. Sweet. Alright.
Team Trios. What is Team Trios?
Team Constructed, I'm imagining.
Team Constructed?
This weekend is... I'm not sure. Unhinged and Unglued. Okay, yeah. 3 decks would you play? I'm not really sure. If it's modern, 3 Mono Red Phoenix. If it's not modern, then Mono Red Phoenix, some other good deck, and another good deck.
It depends if I'm playing or.
Well, I
you
think
want-
in general, like, if you want the probably best odds at winning, just go Mono Red Phoenix. It's a really good tournament deck. It's fast. It's consistent. Yeah, it's consistent.
I don't like Mono Red Phoenix.
Well, you don't have to. I'm just saying, if you want, like, if your goal is to grind this tournament and win, that's probably your best shot, unless you're like a master of some other deck. And I believe Pete comes away with this on a mulligan to 5, 2-1,
Wow.
2 victory. Way to go, Pete. That's gonna end it for tonight, though. We're gonna sign off here shortly.
I'm gonna come up with my 3 decks.
Your 3 decks, all right. We'll do some 3 decks, but I'm not sure. Standard, modern, legacy. Okay.
So I gotta look at-
standard, maybe mono red, modern, mono red, legacy, mono red prison. That's my.
If I had to pick a standard deck, I definitely picked Mono Blue. Mono Blue is my standard deck, like
Okay.
easily.
Is this what you think is like best for the tournament, or like best for you? Because
Combination of
I wouldn't
both.
play any of those 3 decks. That's a lie. I would play all of them. I love those decks. They're great.
Like, I think Mono Blue is a very good deck, and it is the deck that I would play because that's the
Yeah,
style that
I mean,
I
yeah,
like
it's
to
good.
play.
Yeah, exactly.
For modern,
Yeah, that's the thing.
uh,
Harmonic doesn't resolve.
that's hard. If
Mono, right?
I would personally play Jeskai, but I'm super biased. If I had to pick, like a deck that I actually think you should play, it'd probably be Grixis Death Shadow.
The ballista.
Because I think that deck's really good.
Soulfly mid-range, I'm assuming
And
big
in
deck's
Legacy?
referring to standard. which is
Legacy.
Pretty good.
Because I had the amount of
Legacy,
Legacy.
I think
Mono red present's actually in a really good spot right now.
Legacy. I like Ant
Ant is great, but it's not good enough.
or Elves
Elves is pretty sweet.
or Blue Black Shadow.
All Legacy decks are actually sweet, except for that last one. Terrible deck.
I'm not sure.
No, Blue Black Shadow's fine. Alright.
But
Can confirm, you want to play the best team constructed deck, only mono red. Mono red aggro and standard, mono red Phoenix and modern, and mono red prison and legacy. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do.
sure.
If I had the 3 best players in the world,
You know what you
on
really
this
should do,
team,
though?
That's what they're playing. What's that?
You should play. Is it Phoenix in Standard?
No, stop.
Mono Red Phoenix in Modern, and Grixis Phoenix in Legacy.
No. Oh, by the way, I've been seeing a lot more Peach Remainders in Legacy. It makes me really happy. I went to the GP like last weekend. I saw a total of 16 Peach Remainders.
Terramanders?
Yeah, but I pronounced it with the P because the P's there. So Peach Remainders, it is for me.
It's a Terramander.
I call it Peach Remander, alright? Chillax. But I saw
God damn.
16 of them in Legacy. That's hype, bro.
It's a
Like,
lot.
it's so good.
Terramander's a really good card.
So good.
Like,
Alright, and then I started like finding all these deck lists, and so it's like, so one of the deck lists was like Mono Blue Delver, and then it's like 8 Delver, and then I saw a 12 Delver list, and it had Nimble Mongoose, and I was like, oh my god.
stop.
The Delvers taking over.
Just stop.
No, but it was pretty great just seeing like, just
Yeah.
in concession. Oh, you want to play Delvers? Sweet. Here's the Mono Blue Delver list. He was like, okay, cool. You know what? Wait, 8 Delver? I get
Wait a
Peach
minute.
Commanders? Wait a second.
12
Delver?
Delvers?
Nimble Mongoose is
Wait,
in here
wait,
too?
wait a minute.
This is absurd.
16 Delvers?
What's the 4th Delver though? Has to be a 1-drop, 1/1 base stats. That gets bigger.
Can I think of a 1-drop 1/1 that gets bigger?
That's good
that's-
as well.
That's good.
Help collect it now. That's not good enough.
What's the evolve guy? That's worse than Pelt
Biomancer?
Collector.
No.
Experiment one,
Experiment
yeah. Nicodle.
Nicodle. Perfect.
Yeah.
You're doing it. And it's so easy. 'Cause you
What
just
else?
fetch out your duel and you get Plains Mountain Forest. Too good. All right.
Robert, we can just go ahead and
Yeah,
close
wait,
it off.
He might have already left. All right. Well, we'll keep chatting with you guys before our stream ends here shortly.
All right. Well,
16 Delver might be where it's at.
what about 20 Delver?
What's the 20th Delver?
20th
What are
Delver.
those last 4 slots going to be?
Monastery Swift.
Nah, it's 1-2. It doesn't make the cut. It's too good.
It's too good.
We can't have those stats around here. All right. What colors are we in right now? We're in blue, green.
Blue, green. Blue, green.
Yeah, where's blue, green? All right, let's try and get some new colors in here. What's a what? What about white? There has to be some sort of 1-mana 1/1 in white. Tribal Flames? Yeah, we can throw that in the deck. Why not? We're already playing 20 Delver of Secrets. Might as well throw in some Tribal Flames to flip those Delvers. All right, cool. Well,
all right, yeah, let's
we'll
back it
end
up.
here. We discovered 16 Delvers. That's going to be it for us tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back Tuesday with some modern action. So catch us then.
Peace
With
out.
that, see you guys later. I think the stream is going to end now. I can't actually see, but...